Boost your detailing speed with Patch Editor. It's very typical that building structures has a lot of repetition, and the aim of the tool is to minimize the detailing time spent on repetitive structures. So I would say that there's two different kind of phases where you get the benefits in the projects. First one is when you move from conceptual modeling to detailing phase. So you can quickly detail all repetitive elements by just using one instance. And the other phase is when you're managing the changes. So there might be already detailed elements and you may do some edits, and to those repetitive structures, there's no extra effort spent. When you're editing again one of the instances, all the changes will apply to those identical elements. So first about the concept. The concept of patch editing is very unique to the industry and it's very powerful. It enables you to copy all edits from a single instance to multiple selected elements. And the tool will automatically add units that has the same position number from the numbering to the list that you want to edit. So the idea is that we have the numbering capability to identify the identical elements, and that will ease your patch editing targets. So here is a small video where one of the beams is selected to the patch editor, and then length edits, moving the beam, adding some additional material to the cast unit, and all of those edits and additional details are then copied to the target assemblies. So very straightforward to detail multiple pieces at the same time. Another example is when we go from conceptual to detailed model. So in this example, from conceptual to detailing, connections, details, and component edits are copied. You can save a lot of time by detailing just one column and patch edit the other similar elements. First, you launch the patch editor from the ribbon. Then you set one of the columns as the source. You will get a listing of number of columns, but then using the model and the list, you can exclude certain columns that you know that you don't want to have them to get the same edits. Then you add, for example, this connection, and then you copy that edit to all other selected columns. Again, adding reinforcement component and copying that to all other columns. Even if I change the settings of one component inside, modify and then copy the edits, all the columns again will get that same edits. The same applies for many other things. And another example about managing changes. In this example, there are already detailed identical sandwich walls. You may need to revise your design by modifying, moving, copying, or deleting some of the details. Whatever changes you may need to do, you just do that to one wall and you can apply those same changes to all walls and they will stay identical. So let's have a look. Here are the detailed walls. There's the tube from the previous example where we changed its profile, move one of the connections, deleted one, and then changed also the class to make changes more visible. Then launching the patch editor, selecting the source, and now I want all of those three walls to get the same edits. And after it has copied it, you can see that the same changes has been applied. And even when I run the numbering after, you can see that the position number stays the same. This is a huge productivity leap, and I hope that you're as excited about this feature as I am.